Howdy, Hoof here. Today I wanted to talk about the Switch 2 announcement, or more specifically, the negative parts of it. I think the best way to go about this would be by starting by going over everything from the beginning. So let's just start by doing a quick recap of everything. So here we go. This Nintendo Direct announced the release date for the Switch 2, including all of its new features, and along with that information, details on the games coming out with the Switch 2. Some of the Switch 2's notable features were a larger screen, improved display, this one is 1080p as opposed to 720p, and a higher maximum frame rate. They also mentioned a new voice chat feature, but that doesn't really look too exciting to me. But what everyone's talking about right now is the games that they announced. There's going to be a new Mario Kart, a new Donkey Kong game, and a Zelda Switch 2 version, along with some other games. But, very notably, the prices were missing during this Direct, which was annoying to say the least, especially considering how upsetting these prices really are. Mario Kart's price is set at $80. Donkey Kong is priced at $70, and the Switch 2 itself is priced at $450. So, now that you're all caught up with the hubbub, it is truly very upsetting. Crazy. And despite how upsetting it really is, it does track, unfortunately. Nintendo has a history of being very anti-consumer. And here is yet another example of them acting against consumer interest. Whether it's being able to play older games in the Nintendo library for the price of a new game today, or not at all in some cases, creating fan content using their intellectual property, or even making content about them on YouTube. Nintendo wants things done their way, which typically means spending more money, or even in some cases not having fun at all. So yes, I think that this is just bad for games as a whole. We knew that games would be more expensive at some point, but it still hurts to see it. And since Nintendo was the first to do it, others will likely follow. But with the state of games today, these other games won't be that high quality, and will likely include microtransactions. And heck, money's just tighter right now. I'm no economist, so, take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt. But I have little faith in the gaming industry, and I have no faith in America's economic policy right now. And less people spending money on games is bad for games. But, to be honest, the directions games have been going recently has been bad regardless, so there's also that. But how do you all feel about this? Personally, I'm not going to be buying the Switch 2. But will any of you? I'm currently happy with my Steam Deck, and while I do like Nintendo games, it's not worth the price to me. Spending $450 just to spend $70 on a new game, and in some cases $80, not very appealing to me. I'd rather stick with the Steam Deck and not have to repurchase anything at all. Those games just aren't that valuable to me, and I just don't have the money to spend on it regardless. But yeah, that's everything. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to hear some more, and let me know what your thoughts are.